Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Trickett, and yes, this is another amazing edition, guys, of Wake Up with Trickett. And you know what? I salute the greatness and the divinity and each and every one of you amazing, exceptional, extraordinary, wonderful, divine human beings out there. Hey guys, it's Friday, and you know and I know Christmas is right around the corner. New Year's is knocking at the door. And you know what? My neighbor's just getting home. And life is good, guys. You know what? I hope everybody's doing well. Honestly, I do. I hope all of you guys are doing well. I hope everyone is preparing themselves to enter into this New Year's with just a brand new mindset that's going to benefit them, right, guys? That's going to just elevate them from where they're at right now. There's nothing wrong in elevating, right? So, hey, guys, today, the reason why I want to talk to you guys today is I wanted to mention to you guys about what I wanted to talk to you guys about was somebody had mentioned, why do people say affirmations? Why don't they just believe? Imagination creates reality. I totally agree. They're saying that it's like, what's the purpose of affirmation, vision boards, all of that stuff, lighting a candle, all that stuff. And I'll tell you, the purpose for that is you have some people that are at that mastery level that they can just visualize something, close the door on it, and they just automatically know that it's coming in. Keep in mind, you have people that has been sitting in church 30, 40 years that doubt their prayers, that need assistance all the time in prayer. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with assisting someone, but I'm saying all the time, after a while, you should have enough belief, right? You would think so, right? Doing something over and over and over and over again, you should have enough belief to where you can pull that thing in. So what a vision board does, and a vision board, guys, for people that don't know, a vision board is a board you have up, and you have like a house or a car or a vacation you want to take or something of that sort, right? And so you need a visual, because we now understand the subconscious and conscious, which is never being taught either, unless you take up some type of psychology class or something like that. No matter where you go, church, outside of church, school, you're not being taught conscious, subconscious. You're not being taught any of that. And so now that we're coming into that awareness of the conscious and subconscious, we understand that whatever the subconscious believes, that's what we're going to live out here in the 3D. That's what we're going to experience. That's what we're going to draw in, because that's the frequency that we will be activating on, living in, which will make that the energy that we will be drawing in, because that's the frequency that we'll be on. Whatever level of frequency you're on, you're going to draw like-minded people in. Birds of a feather flock together, right? Of course. So, that being said, guys, affirmations are positive words to feed your subconscious mind. Makes sense, you would think, right? Like, how could anyone knock that if it's not done this particular one way? Neville Goddard and Joseph Murphy were both taught by Abdullah. Neville Goddard and Joseph Murphy both put out amazing work, which I have used both sides and I have had amazing benefits from it. So, to say that if you don't do it like I did it, I just did it in my mind through imagination. That's what Neville taught. I got it. Those that are at that mastery level, great. But look, if I'm suffering, let's just keep it real right now, guys. If I am suffering, right, and I have to make a vision board to get me a house or to kick my belief up so my subconscious mind will stop saying in the back of my head, I'm not going to get it. It's not going to happen. Oh, yes, the house is mine. In the back of your head, I'm not going to get it. It's not going to happen. So to erase your devil, because doubt is your devil. That's your devil. That's your devil, guys. And whenever you leave that wonderful, beautiful state of happy and harmonious, and you go to a low vibrational state, and then that state right there is your hell. Because now your life just got a lot worse. Right? So, the positive affirmation, guys, telling yourself you can do it, telling yourself everything is always working out to my highest good, no matter what things look like, things are always working out to my highest good. That builds faith in your character of what you believe. And when you build that muscle, that's when your life changes. That's when you're able to get those things that you desire. That's when you stop blaming this person and that person because you know they have nothing to do with it. You know if they're in your life, you attracted them in your life because that's the level of vibration that you are vibrating at, whether it's high, middle, or low. It's you. It's coming from within you. All you have to do is change the vibration. So the way we change the vibration when you're not at that mastery level to where you can just imagine and just close the book on it and know that it's done. I mean, let's be honest. We have people that have been in church 20, 30 years, and they don't even have that type of faith to where they're like, I'm just going to ask for what I want right now, and it's over. It's done. It's like ordering at a restaurant. When I put the order in and the waiter or the waitress walks off, I don't double guess it. I know it's done. I know all I have to do is what? Wait. I know it's just a matter of time. But I'm not questioning it in the back of my mind. Am I really going to get that order that I put in? Of course not. Of course not. So when you have to have something to help you get over that hurdle, a vision board, affirmations being spoken in the morning throughout the day before bedtime. Because why? We want to feed that subconscious with something positive. And there's nothing wrong with the affirmation. So you don't do it totally strictly in the mind without that extra help, but you still got the help you needed. You still improved your life. How can you knock somebody for that? How can you make somebody feel bad for that? How can you make somebody feel like, well, that isn't the way, you ought to do it because this is the way it was taught, or whatever the case may be, by the same one teacher. There's no compassion. Because if you bettered your life, you didn't have to put no mojo on no one. You didn't have to step on no one's back, deceive, lie, rob, steal from anyone to better your life. You made a vision board. You lit a candle. And you spoke some positive affirmations. Or you looked in the mirror and you spoke some positive affirmations. And you spoke affirmations that made you feel good, because the world doesn't really tell you that all the time. How can you knock that? How can you look at that like that's not right, right? Something's wrong with that. That's lack of compassion. That's religion. That's saying you either do it the way I do because this is the way I believe, and if you do it, don't do it the way I do, the way I believe, and then you're not in my country club. So what? Bye, keep it, whatever. It only means something to people that don't believe. It only means something to people that just, they need something to guide them. They need something to belong to, a group to belong to. Doesn't matter if they're strong or not. Doesn't matter if they're manifesting. I mean, I don't want to get into that. It just doesn't matter. What are you actually producing? That's never the numbers at the end of the year. But anyway, affirmations, vision boards, um, mirror affirmations, lighting a candle, visualizing. All of these things are different. My father, before he died, I let him listen to Joseph Murphy and Neville Goddard. And the only thing he told me when he called me back was, son, if I were you, I would just pick a few techniques that actually work well for me, and I would just go from there. He didn't question the teaching, nothing, because all Neville Goddard ever read was 2 books his entire lifetime. Was the Bible, which he understood more than any scholar out there. All the debates, and no one was ever able to out debate him or prove him wrong. He shut everyone down. But when you have that kind of love for something to where all you do is consume it all day, all night, come on, who does that? Who does that, right? So yes, the knowledge was incredible. His faith was incredible. He went from rags to riches. And we're not just saying money's everything, but that's just a proof, right? That's a proof that what you're doing is working. That's a proof if you were sick and you're well, because if somebody's like, well, that's because you did whatever their fears want to put on it that you did. Well, look what their affirmations, look what their belief is bringing them. They're still sick. So that makes them look even worse. That how is your belief, whatever you believe in, is not showing up for you? I'm not going to say it's not showing up for you. I'm going to say that it's your belief that is stopping whatever you want from showing up to you. It's going to be with you. It's going to be what's inside you, period, point blank. It's not going to be the person down the street, around the corner, whatever. So when we want to boost that lack of faith, when we want to have that extra that we need because we don't need it, because in the back of your mind you're still saying it's not going to happen, but out of your mouth you're like, yes, it's going to happen. You use these other techniques and they're proven to work, and they don't hurt anyone, and they don't have you compromise your moral values, and they don't have you go against your belief system, unless you start making items evil, and then that's crazy all by itself. He lit a candle, she lit a candle, and what? You lit a cigarette. You lit a cigar. You lit really? When you start going down that rabbit hole, there's no ending to that. Nobody wins. It's never ending, so I don't even play that game. That's a low vibing energy I'm not going to walk into. So, do not knock anybody that is using these other techniques, not compromising, not stepping on no one, not doing any of those things. Nothing negative. But they're using these beliefs because they're like, I need a picture of this house because it's just not strong enough for me in my mind to visualize it at this point of my life, and I believe I have it. I need to have a picture hanging on my wall. There's nothing wrong with that. And anyone that says it is, shame on them, because you're still not a low vibing person. How are they going to knock you and you're not low vibing? You're still manifesting. That's not showing love. Neville taught love. That's not showing love. Joseph Murphy taught love, both taught by the same one teacher, Abdullah. That's not showing compassion. When both sides work, now you may have a special preference. I get it. There's nothing wrong with that. But both sides work. Why? Because it's all belief. You're not putting your power or your belief in the object that you're using. You're looking in the mirror saying affirmations. You're not putting your power like the mirror became God. No, genius. Of course not. We know the mirror didn't become God. But you're looking at yourself so you can look at your eyes, which are the windows of the soul. And you can talk to your inner self, your higher self, your soul, your God that lives in you. And you can speak to him without any distractions.